Hello everybody, let me to introduce myself. I am Mr. Partha Banerjee, Assistant Professor, Department of History, Ashannagar Madan Mohan Tarkalankar College, Ashannagar Nodia, West Bengal. I am very thankful to UGC Hrdc Amu for providing me such a great opportunity to present a seminar presentation session on a topic role of teacher in a multicultural and multi-ethnic society. So at the beginning, we can start with a quotation which was made by Kofi Annan. Once he said, "We may have different languages, different colored skin, but we all belong to one human race." So at the introduction, we can start that multicultural education is a progressive approach for transforming education based on educational equality and social justice. The components required in educating a multicultural education are content, integrations, prejudice, reduction, empowering school or college culture, and social culture. These all relate and all require attention as they relate to the effort of conflict resolution in today's world. But students learn in their classroom environments when it comes to interactions with those who are different from them translate into how well they will manage life in the global marketplace. So, what is the meaning of multicultural education? So, multicultural education is an educational movement built on basic American values such as freedom, justice, opportunity, and equality. It is a set strategies aimed to address the diverse challenges experienced by rapidly changing US demographics. It is a beginning step to shifting the balance of power and privilege within the education system. So, multicultural education is a philosophical concept built on the ideals of freedom, justice, equality, equity, and human dignity as acknowledged in various documents such as US Declaration of Independence, Constitution of South Africa and the United States, and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights adopted by the United Nations. Multicultural education is a process that permeates all aspects of school practices, policies, and organization as a mean to ensure the highest level of academic achievements for all students. It helps students develop a positive self concept by providing knowledge about the histories, cultures, and contributions of diverse groups. It prepares all students to work actively towards structural equality in organization and institution by providing the knowledge, disposition, and skill for the redistribution of power and income among diverse groups. Thus, school or college curriculum directly address issues of racism, sexism, classism, linguicism, ageism, heterosexism, religious intolerance, and xenophobia. So now the question is, what is the role of educator in a classroom? Educator who use the social reconstructionist approach to multicultural education go to step further to teach students about oppression and discrimination. Students learn about their roles as social change agents so that they may participate in the generation of a more equitable society. And now the question is, what is the role of the teacher as a knowledge constructor? The knowledge construction is the recognition that all knowledge is socially constructed, created in the mind of human being to explain their experience and thus can be challenged. Ideas that shape society to change. As such, knowledge construction is the primary aspects of multicultural education because before teachers can effectively teach multiculturally, they must reconstruct their worldviews. Equity pedagogy is involved when teachers alter their teaching methods to accommodate the various cultural differences of diverse students to stimulate academic achievement. So, what is a teacher's role in knowledge construction? Knowledge construction means prejudice reduction concern and changing the students' attitudes towards difference of race and ethnicity. Prejudice reduction can also include teaching tolerance about religion, physical and mental activities or abilities, and sexual preferences. And empowering school culture is the dimension of multicultural education that enables the other fourth dimension, which is the goal of multicultural education. The goal of multicultural education is creating a safe, accepting, and successful learning environment for all, increasing awareness of global issues, strengthening cultural consciousness, strengthening intercultural awareness, teaching students that there are multiple historical perspectives, encouraging critical thinking, preventing prejudice and discrimination. In USA, creative thinking and multiple intelligences, the educator is providing with ICT, which is very much useful to understand easily to the student. Here are some gold mines of educational website that every teacher should check out, such as iknowthat.com, Into the Book, Behind the Lesson, Bet on 10, funbrain.com, such as how the question is now the question is what is the role of assignment and multiculturalism? If used cleverly, classroom assignment can provide a primary window into a student's cultural beliefs. Writing assignment can play a significant role in gathering information about students' thought patterns and tendencies. Interviews with family members, assignments asking students to write about learning experience that occur outside the college, and assignment involving family stories and tradition all can play a significant role in unearthing information about a student's cultural heritage. Students' parents can often be solicited as sources of useful personal information, and visiting the neighborhoods where diverse students live can help give educator an idea about the level of social support present and types of challenges that the students might face outside of the classroom. Now we can discuss about what is the advantage of multicultural education. Multicultural education helps students to develop positive self-image. It offers students an equitable educational opportunity. It allows multiple perspectives and ways of thinking. It combats stereotypes and prejudicial behavior. It teaches students to critique society in the interest of social justice. So, at the end of our discussion, we can conclude with some point. So, what is the conclusion? The conclusion is the nation is enriched by the ethnic, cultural, and language diversity among its citizens and within its schools, college. However, whenever diverse groups interact, intergroup tension, stereotypes, institutionalized discrimination develop. School or college must find ways to respect the diversity of their students as well as help to create a unified nation state to which all of the nation's citizens have allegiance. We hope those design principles will help educational policymakers and practitioners realize this exclusive and difficult but essential goal of a democratic and pluralistic society. So, where our suggestion is most of the educational institutions are not prepared to implement multicultural education in their classroom. Multicultural education requires a staff that is not only diverse but also culturally competent. Educator must be aware, responsive, and embracing of the diverse beliefs, perspectives, and experiences. They must also be willing and ready to address issues of controversy. These issues include but are not limited to racism, sexism, religious intolerance, classism, ageism, etc. The government should be evolve constructive educational policies to achieve multiculturalism, which needs essentially to unite the nation. Thanking you to everybody. Thank you to everybody for listening me very patiently. Thanking all of you. Thanks.